Hello children, good morning everyone. How are you doing? Children, I hope you all are working hard with your studies. Now today children, we will continue with the chapter 5 landform of the earth. Uh, in the previous class, I have already done the half of the chapter. One page I have completed where I have explained you the various kind of forces children. Now in previous class I have already told you that the main three type of landforms are mountain, plateau and plain. Today we are going to take mountain. uh, Before this I have also showed you the diagram explaining how mountain is formed. Now in today's class children, I will explain you about the fold mountain. Children, here you see the diagram, and in this diagram, it is shown you that this is the land area and the force. Here it is written how fold mountains are formed. Children's surface gets wrinkle. Okay, in this, the land, the force which is working inside the earth that pushes from both the side, like before I have told you in the different diagrams, that cracks appears and then the land moves upward forming a mountain. Now here children, how fold mountain is formed, this is shown. Here the land is pushed, force is created from two sides, and then the interior middle part they move like a wave. Okay, this is the part which is formed in semi molten form. Okay, rocks are formed in semi molten form. Then here the land, the layer, because the earth is made up of different layer of rocks, so all the rocks are moved in the wave form that appears in the surface of the earth also. Now children, there you find that some waves are moving upward and downward. So the wave which is moving upward, it is known as anticline, and the wave which is going down, okay, the this one is up and this is down, so this one is called syncline. So when this movement is formed, upward and downward movement, this is the way how fold mountain is formed. They have many fold. That is why this mountain is known as the fold mountain. Children, this diagram is given in your book also. You read the passage and you will understand. I have tried to explain you with the help of diagram. You read the portion which is given on fold mountain, you will come to know how the fold mountain is formed. So here after this fold mountain children, the fold mountain are the highest and most extensive mountain range of the world. So commonly this kind of mountain is found in the world, and the chief characteristics of this mountain are that they form irregular wave like formation that I have told you just now. You have seen in the diagram. Here also you can see in the diagram they show you the irregular waves. Some waves are high and some are low, so they are irregular, and are called, this is the formation of fold. Upfold and downfold, that already I have explained you. The upfold is called anticline and the lower fold is called syncline. Now fold mountain have greater height but smaller in width. The they are high, height is high, but in width they are smaller. Himalaya are about 2400 kilometer in length. Most fold mountains except the Himalayas are found on the margin of the continent. Wherever the continent is, at the margin of the continent. Here you know that Himalaya is found in the north of India. It is not at the margin of any continent. So that is the difference between other fold mountain and Himalaya. Now children, the fold mountain chain that exists beneath the sea level have their tops revealed as island. Children, you know that you have read about many islands in your book. Also, you have seen them on the map, various type of islands. The island have their base inside beneath the sea, and the upper part of this mountain, which you can see above the water, forms the island. Now, there are two types of fold mountain, children. They are known as young fold mountain and old fold mountain. And the difference is given in your book also in page number 39. I'll read for you the difference you follow in your book. Now, young fold mountain have been formed later than old fold mountain. Now, from the name itself, you will understand the old fold mountains is old one and young is new one. So, young fold mountain is formed after the old fold mountain, and the Himalayas, Andes, Alps, Rockies are example of young fold mountain, whereas Appalachians, the rural mountain, and the Aravalli in India are the example of old fold mountain. Young fold mountain have steep slope, deep valley, and sharp, and they are snow covered mountain, whereas the old fold mountain is highly eroded by agents of gradation. Agents of gradation means they are eroded by the natural agents like wind, moving water, air. So they are gradated. Young fold mountain, they are much higher than old fold mountain, and now the reason, because the old fold mountain was there for many years, so they are eroded by the natural mediums. So they are, because they are gradated, that's why they are smaller in height than the young fold mountain. Volcanoes are active in young fold mountain, and there is evidence that the volcanoes found in the old fold mountains are still active. Now, children, next will come with the residual mountain. Now, mountain which are subjected to weathering and erosion from very long time. Now, before this also, I have told you, when I was talking about old fold mountain, I have told you that because they are very old mountain, they were subjected to gradation. Here again, this will come, that mountain which are subjected to weathering and erosion for a long time are lower down and are called residual mountain, because most part of these mountains are removed by the natural agents. Due to weathering and erosion, their height is reduced. Erosion is done by the natural agents, and you all have done many times, you have done the topic erosion. And the agents of erosion, are wind, water, snow. So in the same way, they have eroded the high mountain, and now residue is formed. So mountain are now short in height. Children, if you study the figure 5.3, then you will come to know 5.3. Children, if you turn your page, you will see the diagram 5.3. Here, children, here they have given that the original highland of plateau is worn down by cutting action of river to form residual mountain. Now, moving water also erode the high mountains. So top part of the mountain was eroded by the moving water of the river. Thus, the top part has become flattened. This you will see in figure point 3 also, children. After residual mountain, we'll take, children, block mountains. Now, children, block mountains are due to tensional force, crack or folds may occur on the earth crust. If two parallel folds occur, the land between subside. Now, children, if there are force from two sides, okay, what happens? Parallel side, if the force move this, it makes the gap here. So the middle part of the earth, if the crack is parallel to one another, the middle part of the land, it subside and goes down, creating a block here. Okay, so this is called block mountain. Then the land between subside and they form a rift valley. So in between where the land subside, a rift valley is formed then. Block mountains which have flattened summit are also called host mountain. Children, block mountain are often separated by intervening basin called graben. So children, here we have done residual mountain and the block mountain. Now the work that you have to do is, children, go through the lesson till the page till page 40, and I will send you the homework. You will do it in your fair copy. Till then children, have a good day. Bye.